wasn't 2013 the last Anime Vegas con they had before it died?
Yeah.
And wasn't that the con that almost didn't happen?
Pretty much.
Because it was announced, I noticed it was announced very, very late, and the guests were basically like the same ones that go every year, not like, because come on, like Laura Bailey and the Power Ranger guy, I forgot his name.
Johnny Abash.
Thank you. Those two would show up at every con, and then everyone else would be more like the special guests. But I noticed like there weren't real special guests that year.
It was Joel, it was Neely, what was her name?
Miley Yamamoto.
Was it Yamamoto?
Yeah, because I remember her, KG, Roy were back. I remember back when they had this podcast show called Go Animate TV.
Oh yeah, KG is funny. I remember KG one year.
And then the anime screenings were, I think they were like the same anime like from last year, like from the year before. I mean, so.
But then again, think about it this way: like when like you remember, like actually you remember the final AV screening. That was like back when Crunchyroll streaming and everything started taking out. Like even if you minus all the drama of all the youngsters, it would have died down anyway.
Right.
Like why? Because more competition in crowd?
No. I mean like it would be more convenient for people to catch up on their anime streaming, and a lot of people will catch up, and they'll be way in advance, and they don't have to wait for a monthly screening to.
Just to watch the next episode.
Oh wow, yeah. But yeah, I remember that one, the one that you guys mentioned with the dance floor and all the heavy stomping. And it felt like the whole fucking floor was gonna fall down.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Hearing, oh my god.
Yeah, we were downstairs doing whatever the fuck we were doing downstairs, and it was like just thump. Like,
yeah, I heard like people were complaining about it. I think one time I walked in, I just was like, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not like the whole thing was gonna
Pro
come
tip:
down.
don't put a rave on the second floor.
Yeah.
That should have been on the fuck. And there was like more. I remember there was a room that there was even more space for it on the bottom floor. So I'm like, why wasn't it on the bottom?
And I heard that their 18 plus panel was way overboard. Like it went more.
Yeah. Johnny told me that there were girls flashing their Ghiblis.
So. Yeah. They pretend that it's like Adult Swim,
Okay.
but even in their contract it goes further than what it's allowed on Adult
Weren't there
Swim.
complaints and junk? Or?
Well, let me tell you everything I heard.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't there, but I know people that I trust very well that were there that were very mortified by this. And I had to report this to Rich myself. Basically what happened was people went into this panel. It was supposed to be like a panel of bullshit stuff, like do crazy shit on like a Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
And someone was smoking cinnamon thing, like snorting up the cinnamon thing, like the cinnamon challenge.
Oh God. Oh, but they had that back then, cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, the snorting cinnamon challenge.
Oh God.
Yeah, they did have a take off your shirt challenge, but the only thing I can remember is that they.
So you were actually there?
That the only thing I can vaguely remember is like it was the guys taking their shirts off.
Oh.
Which is yeah.
There was one guy that I remember I was being told this that like he stripped down completely naked, put on granny panties, and was just basically thrusting in the air inside him. And then there was two girls that showed their Ghiblis. One of them was my volunteer, so I was really pissed off it was one of my volunteers.
Wow, no names though, but.
I'm not gonna say who the names were.
Oh God.
And they put like a hot dog between their chests. And it was like,
Oh God.
like, oh my god, I heard everything about that, and I had to, like, they wanted to do a part 2, and by the end of the con, I recorded that entire thing to Rich. Just the entire thing.
Oh, what he's do, say, whatever, how the hell.
He was just not happy about it. He's like, alright, I'll talk to the staff about this, and this was the biggest staff people.
I mean, do you think that could have been something that could have, like, helped end Anime Vegas altogether? Like, was that one of the things that
It
could have...
could have. It, like, there's a lot of lawsuits that one year, I remember.
Lawsuits?
remember lawsuits. I remember a woman getting pushed behind the stairs because the crowd was getting too crazy for
One of the concerts.
one of the panels. I can't remember which panel.
Maybe like Big Piano panel or whatever.
I don't remember which panel it was, but it was like a really big panel. There was like a line going all the way up.
Maybe like when what's the saying? When Karibo was there, maybe or something.
No, it was like one of those random contests, like know your anime, or do you think you know your anime kind of panels.
Random. Okay.
It was just like I said, it was just a random anime panel. I was in the other room talking to the volunteers, and we were like getting stuff together. We heard a commotion outside, and I had them go outside to go check it out, and then I come back to hear that someone got pushed up the stairs from the crowd. Crazy.
Oh, my God. Now I remember either the first or second year I went to Anime Vegas, which was probably maybe the third or fourth of it, the paddles. The kids running around with the yaoi paddles and slapping the hell out of people's behinds. And
Were you at AV08?
That was my second one, I believe. No, my third year.
Okay, compared to that, like, which was worse? That one following year with all the lawsuits, or that year?
Let's see, 2008 or the...
It was at the Renaissance.
Renaissance Hotel,
I remember seeing a lot of manga samples in the jacuzzi. I heard rumors of people doing freaky stuff in the pool area.
I heard about that part, but I didn't know about the manga samplers.
I heard rumors. I haven't seen them, so.
Yeah.
how are they doing it? So, because I haven't seen that kind of shit here so far. I mean, how are they doing it? Like maybe like Level Up Expo, having more control over it. I haven't heard like negative stuff about those cons.
See, with Level Up Expo, I think they keep good control on what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Level Up Expo and everything looks, like, security looks much tighter. Like they're more...
Oh yeah, but then again,
And then even here, they're explicit, like they don't want people to take food and drinks when you're in the theater rooms, which I agree, because I work in a store and a lot of people clean their stuff, and they dirty the floor, and then you gotta wait to clean it up. Somebody can trip and fall. That's just like a lawsuit waiting for it to happen. So I think that's why they decided to.
I know about
do that
those
kind of stuff.
AV horror stories, but I heard worse. Just look up Dash Con in Rainsbury.
Oh God.
Hey, ball pit!
Has there been any what other lawsuits besides the girl that got shut down to the corner, whatever Spurs? Or?
I just know there's just been lawsuits here and there. I don't exactly know what particular lawsuits. I just know that's what kind of hurt the Anime Vegas thing, and then the very last year, it was just
that alone would have caused us a lawsuit. Right?
no, well, very last year, like literally people were giving me a bad rep because they were saying I was kind of like a bad like a bad staff member. I wasn't there half the time. People were telling me that their panel got canceled when it didn't, and I had to like take care of that situation. And I do remember when I was part of the maid cafe that we had to shut that down because one of my butlers got hurt.
Oh God.
It wasn't part of any, it wasn't the staff's responsibility. We were just setting up and it just happened. He just got hurt during when we were setting up the room. So we took that, we turned that one room into either a spare panel room or an autograph room.
Yeah.
And I know someone got mad at me because they couldn't get a hold of me over my stupid phone not ringing and letting me know somebody called, and I had to move like the guest people to a different room to set up for a panel.
Yeah.
And it's just like it was just really bad reputation for me.
Oh wow.
But then again, like
Not that last year that it was
over. Like, do you think the cons that we have now are trying to pick up slack? I mean,
I would say pick up slack.
I mean, Animegacon dead, SuperCon dead.
That only lasted like what, a year?
What about like Anime Land Makiba? Was it one of them? Like the past station?
That lasted like 2 or 3 years. I never liked that convention anyway. I felt like this was
Oh wow. Because I know like since Level Up Expo started, that became like a yearly tradition, right? I mean, here's hoping that ShineCon becomes the annual tradition.
Level Up Expo was pretty much the Anime Vegas reboot that Anime Vegas never had a chance to fake.
Well, I mean, like Level Up Expo, it had its rocky start. Like personally, like I didn't like video game conventions that much as I do now. So it took a while for me to really ease up on Level Up.
Yeah.
And then when it finally did, it actually came out to be a really good con. Like, there's stuff for both gamers and anime nerds to do.
Yeah.
Personally, though, I kind of wish they would have more than just maybe like character panels, like maybe more on like video game related panels or something like
They
that.
have like I guess Overwatch panels or whatever. Or...
No, they have like Danganronpa character panels and.
Oh yeah, Otakon Vegas. Dead.
Oh, I remember Otakon. Yeah.
Otakon Vegas had potential. The only issue it had was it was treating us just like its East Coast conventions, and that's where they were going wrong. Plus, the venue that they had was not a good venue.
No, I'm just saying, if you're gonna like, imagine Anime Expo having Anime Expo Vegas. When you have that high standard, you either have to go big or go home.
Yeah, it's just like with Vegas people, though, you've noticed that like all of us have been very cautious when new cons have come out. It's like they want to do these anime cons, they want to do all these gaming cons, but you notice with all of the attendees, they're very cautious out here. It's like, it's probably gonna sell. I don't know. You gotta earn my trust.
Yeah.
But then again, that was like back in a old age. I mean, like back in 2006, 2007, we didn't even have anime hitting theaters like we do right now, or we didn't have streaming. We had to go travel out of state to even watch an anime movie or go to an anime convention.
And now you got like
So things changed way
Ooh, I
different.
remember.
I do think that this con does have very good potential. I think like for a first year, it's very organized. Because a lot of times, the one thing, especially Anime Vegas, they were super unorganized in the first days. And even after years, you would think, okay, they would get the game right, but no, they would still be messing.
Oh, you know what happens
same
is
mistakes
they kept moving the place around, so they got everything ready for the Cashman Center. But next year let's go to the Renaissance Center where we know nothing about the layout and start fucking up there.
I think it was a rainforest kind of thing, and I'm going somewhere with this.
Mm-hmm.
When Rainforest had that 1 year in 2015, big hotel chains speak. Like, long story short on Rainforest, a lot of people did stupid shit, and the hotel that took place in it weren't happy about it. So when it was announced that Rainforest it's going to a different venue next year, the previous venue said no, and it spread it to other people going no, and up to the point where the state couldn't host Rainforest at all.
One thing I do
So that could have happened to AV.
Yeah, one thing I do like about this con in particular, and so far, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to be that everything is extremely organized. It looks like they put a lot of thought of how to pan out the whole situation, considering that it's the first year and a much smaller venue compared to other, like the convention center, other bigger
Now I'm
places.
trying to remember because it's been years. Has Anime Vegas been at the Alexis Park Hotel or that's
I
at
went
some
there
other?
like maybe like.
I think that 1 year.
But it was there, right?
They've
Not,
been
not
there
some
for like
other
10
con,
years,
right?
so
They've been there for 2 years.
2 years? Well, no, I mean like the whole convention itself has been around for 10 years, so I'm trying to see.
Because I know mostly it's been the Cashman Center and the Renaissance Center, but was it at the Alexis Park
Yeah.
Hotel?
Yeah, it was at the
They
Lexus.
did they did a year or two.
Yeah, like a year or two.
Yeah, they did 2 years at 2010 and 2011. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because 2009 they were at Cashman, and then I remember 2010 that they moved. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I was not really in a good place back in 2011. So
Yeah, going back to Anime Vegas, I mean, the biggest mess up they did was that year, right? With all the controversy, I mean, they messed it up on themselves because me personally, I feel like the Cashman Center was probably one of their best locations.
It was.
But they messed it up big time.
I mean, Anime Vegas could have continued if all the weeaboos behaved.
No, Bob.
I mean, I remember starting Anime Vegas back in middle school. Like I was 14 years old when I first went to Anime Vegas.
Wow.
And then it's just like once I hit like 18 or 19, Rich brought me on board. Yeah, that was 2011. Yeah, you were right because that was the year he asked me to come on board as staff.
Oh man. But that's basically it, guys. That's memories of Anime Vegas here. Just a couple of, I guess we are like the OGs of Anime Vegas.
Yeah.
We've been here I haven't been to the very first one at least, but I've been, I think maybe the second or third one and onwards. Like that very first one, I didn't even have a costume. I just had like the Goku top with just regular jeans. And Johnny kind of wore the Android 17 outfit but without the wig. You know,
No, I remember. I think I saw your guys' videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but we didn't like commit to like actual costumes like the following year and stuff like that. And
it's weird though, because when I first went to a con, like, okay, I see a lot of people, with all due respect, a lot of cosplaying. It's like, okay, like I like the anime, but I don't know if I could go to that level.
No, the funniest part was Johnny was like, I'm not gonna buy a stupid wig. What the hell? No, you know. Then we go to the con, everyone's got like their cloud wigs and who knows what else. He's like, well, why don't you give me a wig to make my costume complete? Like, I would have worn a wig. Why don't you give me a wig? You know?
Yeah, so then that's when I realized that, okay, that doesn't, you know, it's cool that you can cosplay.
Now, my very first cosplay was my first year in Vegas. It was basically a Demented Kagome. It was just throw together what looks like a schoolgirl uniform.
Yeah.
And then just carry around a plushy Kira.
Kagome's Inuyasha, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. Once the stupid crystal broke into a million pieces, I'm like, oh fuck no! Now they're gonna spend like 1,000 episodes finding them, not finding them, who knows what.
By an ending that just basically said read the manga.
Yeah.
No, it was basically a whole new. It was like all the way to the end, read the manga, and then suddenly final act comes out. It's like, all right, here's everything that you missed.
Yeah. Oh man. So anyways, guys, those are our memories of Anime Vegas and what could have happened, but I do agree that if they ever do bring it back, now with all the competition, it really, I mean, they gotta
really
step
have
it
to
up.
set the bar really,
It really has to be the con
really
to end
high.
all anime cons.
And it has to be in a really good venue.
Yeah.
Good
It has to
venue.
surpass.
I mean, you guys have years experience. Don't fuck it up. You know? So this is Mark Rodriguez here.
Johnny Rodriguez.
Ashley.
And some guy.
Some random guy, yeah. And yeah, just reliving it. Just random thing came out of the moment. We were real deep discussion, so I felt like, yeah, you guys should hear it. Maybe you guys went to Anime Vegas, you'll have some memories too. You'll be like, oh yeah, I was there at the rave disco. That is true, you know, and all that.
It's a bit anonymous. This is like what the anime talk show.
Yeah, the Anime Corner.
After dark.
After, whatever. After dark.
Anime After Dark.
All right, take care, y'all.